Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, it seems impossible to understand or meet your partner's expectations? Or perhaps you have doubts about how to express your own expectations without causing conflict. Expectations, often unspoken, are like the invisible foundation of any relationship. They can be the starting point for deep connections or the reason for significant frustrations when unclear. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 female expectations and understand how they affect relationships, both positively and negatively. Identifying and aligning these expectations can completely transform how you connect with your partner. We'll reveal not only what women expect, but also how you can respond in a practical and conscious way, building a solid foundation for a healthy and lasting relationship. So, if you want to avoid misunderstandings, improve your communication, and create a more genuine relationship, keep watching. Before we start, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your opinion in the comments. This helps us continue to bring you content that truly makes a difference. Let's dive into this essential topic and discover how small changes can lead to huge transformations in your love life. Expectations are an intrinsic part of any relationship, yet we rarely talk about them openly. They can be big or small, conscious or unconscious, but at their core, expectations shape how each person perceives and reacts within a relationship. In the context of women, these expectations are not just desires or preferences, but deep reflections of emotional and social needs that, when ignored, can lead to misunderstandings or emotional distance. For example, imagine a couple where the woman expects her partner to support her career or personal dreams. If this expectation is never expressed, the partner might want to help but won't know how. This can create an emotional gap that grows over time, often without either person realizing the root of the issue. In such situations, clarity about expectations makes all the difference. It not only prevents conflicts, but also strengthens the bond between partners. Unfortunately, many relationships fail because unmet expectations create fertile ground for frustration. This often happens because people assume their partner should know what they want. However, what's obvious to one person may not be to another. Here's the key. Aligning expectations is not about giving up or changing who you are, but about creating a space where both partners' needs can coexist in balance. The impact of expectations goes far beyond individual moments. They influence communication, emotional dynamics, and even how each person perceives the value of the relationship. Recognizing these expectations, both your own and your partner's, is an essential step toward building a healthier partnership. In this video, our goal is to highlight the most common female expectations and show, in practical ways, how to understand and align them to strengthen relationships. Now that we understand the importance of this topic, let's get straight to the point. What are the top 10 female expectations, and how can they positively or negatively impact a relationship? Expectation 10. Open and frequent communication. Communication is the foundation of any relationship. For many women, it is essential to feel they can share thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment or rejection. The lack of open dialogue can create an invisible wall between partners, resulting in misunderstandings and emotional disconnection. Imagine a stressful day at work where all she wants is to vent. If the partner avoids the conversation or seems disinterested, it can be perceived as a lack of support. On the other hand, when active listening is practiced, genuinely paying attention, she feels her emotions are valued. Practical tip: set aside moments each day for genuine conversations, even if brief. A simple, "How are you feeling today?" can open the door to meaningful dialogue and strengthen the connection. Expectation 9. Feeling valued. We all need recognition, and for many women, feeling valued is a vital part of a relationship. This doesn't mean grand declarations of love, but small gestures that show appreciation daily. For instance, saying thank you for a prepared meal, complimenting her appearance, or even a spontaneous act of affection are ways to show she matters. A lack of appreciation, on the other hand, can lead to resentment or a feeling of invisibility. Practical tip: practice daily recognition through words or actions. Small gestures like writing a thoughtful message or complimenting something specific she did can have a profound impact. Expectation 8. Respect for her emotions. Women's emotions are often intense and profound, and respecting them is a sign of empathy. When a woman shares something that bothers her or makes her feel vulnerable, minimizing or ignoring these feelings can be devastating. For example, saying "you're overreacting" invalidates her emotional experience. This not only hurts, but also creates a barrier to future open conversations. Respecting her emotions means listening without interrupting, validating her feelings, and, if possible, offering support. Practical tip: replace phrases like "it's not a big deal" with "I understand how this must be hard for you." Respect for emotions builds trust and openness. Expectation 7. Equality in the partnership. Modern women seek relationships where the partnership is balanced, including the sharing of responsibilities and decision-making. When a relationship is one-sided, where only one person takes the lead or bears the weight of responsibilities, emotional exhaustion is inevitable. For instance, sharing household chores or alternating who plans date nights is a practical way to demonstrate equality. Including her opinion in important decisions also strengthens mutual respect. Practical tip: make a conscious effort to share responsibilities. A relationship is stronger when both partners feel valued and heard. Expectation 6. Feeling protected and secure. Security in a relationship isn't just physical, but also emotional. For many women, knowing they can rely on their partner in tough times, whether for protection or support, is essential to building a solid foundation of trust. For example, during a discussion with friends or family, standing by her side and supporting her publicly shows loyalty and protection. Emotional security includes avoiding destructive criticism or behaviors that make her feel vulnerable in a negative way. Practical tip: demonstrate security through consistent words and actions. Simple gestures like a protective hug or encouraging words during difficult moments can make a big difference. Expectation 5. Support for her dreams and goals. Now more than ever, women value partners who respect and encourage their personal and professional ambitions. Ignoring or minimizing these goals can be perceived as a lack of support or even selfishness. For example, if she mentions wanting to start a course or change careers, a partner who encourages her, whether by helping with resources or simply listening to her ideas, shows he's invested in her growth. Practical tip: ask about her dreams and show genuine interest. Help her plan concrete steps to achieve them, even if small. Expectation 4. Romance and gestures of affection. Although daily demands can take the romance out of a relationship, many women expect gestures that show care and special attention. This doesn't mean grand romantic declarations, but simple acts like an unexpected dinner or a note left on the table. A lack of romance can lead to feelings of monotony and distance. Small acts of affection keep the spark alive and show she's still a priority. Practical tip: surprise her with something unexpected occasionally. It doesn't need to be expensive or elaborate. What matters is the thought and effort. Expectation 3. Honesty and transparency. Trust is built on honesty. For many women, a partner's transparency is crucial to feeling secure in the relationship. Even small signs of secrecy or lies can create doubts and insecurities. For example, hiding something minor, like going out with friends without mentioning it, might seem trivial but can damage trust when discovered. Being honest about intentions and actions creates a stronger bond. Practical tip: always be clear and honest, even if the truth is difficult. The trust built through transparency is worth more than any small lie to avoid immediate conflict. Expectation 2: feeling heard and understood. Being heard is more than having someone listen to words. It's feeling that one's opinions and emotions genuinely matter. When a woman feels ignored, it can lead to emotional detachment. For instance, in an argument, interrupting or dismissing her point of view can cause her to shut down. On the other hand, practicing active listening creates a sense of connection and mutual respect. Practical tip: during a conversation, repeat key points she mentioned to show you're paying attention. Use phrases like, "I understand what you're saying about," to validate her words. Expectation 1: commitment and loyalty. At the top of the list is commitment, a pillar of trust and stability. For many women, knowing their partner is fully invested in the relationship and loyal is fundamental to emotional security. Disloyalty, whether emotional or physical, can shake the entire foundation of a relationship. On the other hand, consistent acts of commitment, like prioritizing the relationship even in difficult times, reinforce the sense of security. Practical tip: show loyalty through actions and words. Be consistent in demonstrating that she is your priority, even in challenging situations. Throughout this video, we've explored the top 10 female expectations and how they can impact relationships, both positively when met and negatively when ignored. Each expectation reflects emotional, social, and practical needs that, when understood and aligned, have the power to transform any relationship into something deeper, more connected, and sustainable. Remember this: aligning expectations is not a burden, but an opportunity to strengthen your relationship. It's about creating an environment where both partners feel safe, valued, and understood. Healthy relationships don't happen by chance. They are the result of intention, mutual effort, and above all, clear communication. Now, it's your turn to put these ideas into practice. Start today. Ask your partner about what they expect from you. Share your own expectations and use the practical tips we discussed throughout the video. You'll be surprised at how even small changes can significantly improve the quality of your relationship. If this content was helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave your comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with friends who could also benefit from these reflections and strategies. We're here to help you build healthier and more meaningful connections. And remember the channel's motto: in silence we learn, in wisdom we grow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.